I'm the root convener for human rights and the social care LLM. I think they're great courses, they're challenging and they're enjoyable. And they're challenging, I think, not just for students, but for me, and for my colleagues that teach on it, because we're constantly being challenged by ideas and questions that students raise. So it's a great privilege for me to run those and teach on those. The seminars tend to be fairly interactive, so we'll get a student to do a preparation, or several students to do that, and then it'll be followed by discussion, analysis, and often more than discussion, I suppose, argument. So they're very interactive, very enjoyable. The human rights module, the human rights program, has a number of modules. So we have the core module, which would be looking at national and international context, the UN, regional, continental sort of treaties like Africa, Asia, Europe and America. Then we have specific modules looking at issues like humanitarian law, the law of war, the use of armed force in international settings. We have one looking at disability, health and social care in human rights contexts. An issue on global justice, the idea of poverty, debt relief, the idea of a right to development. So that's human rights program. In social care, which is sort of new, it's quite an innovative program. It's fast expanding. I don't know of any other university that's doing that. Again, we have core modules. We have modules looking at really social care law, health care law, one looking at adult care law in domestic settings, but also we look at international comparators. So we would look at the growth of adult care law. That, I suppose, today is called community care law. We'd look at the law on psychiatry. We'd probably call that law of mental health. We'd look at issues through the lens of human rights. So we'd look again at health and social care, housing, disability. And as with all modules, the human rights modules, the human rights route and the social care route, students have got a choice. They can do one or even two modules from the range that we have in the law school. So that's 40 modules. It might be environmental law, world trade law, and so on. So yeah, it's a great course, challenging, enjoyable, and I'd thoroughly recommend it to everybody.